Hey guys, what's up? It's the Impeccable Investor here, and if you didn't watch my Sunday Stock Talk, I mentioned that I was going to make a video over the January effect. So guys, if you've never been to my channel, I am the Impeccable Investor, and I teach people how to make money in the stock market through investing. Alright, so the January effect is an idea that investors think of that the returns of January predict the returns for the rest of the year. Now, this is a quick blog post that I wrote on this exact topic. It shows you the exact studies and whatnot, but I wanted to get more in depth in this video. So basically, the returns in January, so like if the stock market is positive in January, which means that it closes higher than it opened, then that is indicative, or to some people, especially the news outlet, that the whole year for the stock market will be positive. But this is what the actual studies show. Since 1926, there have been 56 positive Januaries, resulting in 48 positive years. So if you do the math, that shows that a positive January predicts a positive year 85.7% of the time. That means that you can't really predict a positive year from January. I mean, you can, but your return or your expectancy is going to be an 85% return. But you also need to factor in that only gives you about a 15% edge. The reason being is because over all the years since 1926, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, the stock market out of all the years has been up 71% of the time. If that's true, then that means the January effect technically only gives you a 14.7% edge. If that's true, then is that really enough edge you want to be trading based on? Well, I also go in this blog post how to capitalize on this for yourself. Well, in December, we tend to see a plateau in stocks. The reason being is because a lot of the fund managers, the banks, the people that make the markets move leave for vacation or holiday, and they're the ones who bring the liquidity into the market. Liquidity drives price because that is buying and selling. So because of this, we have a lot of other investors, normal investors, being told that they need to sell their stocks that are losing to take a realized loss from their taxes, right? Because you can count off stock losses on your taxes in the US. So they do that, and because they're the ones selling and the main funds are down, this tends to result into a plateau, which means a flat movement in the stock market, or maybe a down portion of the stock market. If I remember my statistics correctly, in December for the past 10 years or so, we've or since 1950, so I guess around 68 years, we've had a 27% probability of December being in a negative year. So that's an amazing statistic showing that, yeah, December plateaus or goes down. Well, because of that down effect, when January comes around, you have this offset by people so excited about the new year, the optimism that comes into the market. People who are setting goals to retire early, they're getting Christmas bonuses, and they're overall just happy about the new year. This is leading to more investments. So with December plateauing, volatility not being there in the market, and then we see some optimism, the banks and funds and firms come back and start buying, volatility increases, and we tend to see stock prices increase in January, thus known as the January effect, where we tend to see that up. Well, what I did mention here on how to capitalize on the January effect is you must always invest in quality stocks. Guys, if you want to understand how to invest in quality stocks, please go below and click that link to get access to my free investing course. All right, guys, in conclusion, whether you believe in the January effect or not, you just need to make sure that you are investing, guys. As we come into 2020, as we're starting to do this, the only way to get rich investing is to actually start. So please start investing. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. If not, visit my Instagram and follow me there because I'm dropping content daily. All right, guys, if you have any video ideas, please leave them down below.